The Body Shop connects you with the hottest fitness models in the world. Learn the backstage secrets that most successful bikini divas, fitness models, and bodybuilders use to dominate their competition and land on the covers of magazines. Only here at the Body Shop will we allow you to listen and talk to the best of the best in fitness competition. If you're passionate about bodybuilding and fitness, you have found your new home. All of us here at FTNS Radio would like to welcome you to the Body Shop. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome your host, Andre Brick St. Clair.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Body Shop. I am your host, Andre Brick St. Clair, and I have in my studio today the CEO of FitnessAtlantic.com, one of the greatest personal trainers that I basically know, a great nutritionist, a great humanitarian. Every compliment I give him, he gives me $20, so I got about 100 more. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Brian Cannone.
Bricks, what's up, man?
What's up, B? How you doing today, man?
Long time since I trained. I'm an incognito trainer, though. I don't put it out there.
No, you really don't.
I only take out special people.
Oh, special people?
Under my wing. They only get taken out under my wing. Special people.
Speaking of special people.
That's my other wing. You're my right wing. This is my left wing.
Oh, okay. I like where we're going with this. So I tell you what, why don't you be the main wing and introduce your special guest today? And give him a proper introduction, because I don't feel like coming in and doing it.
Proper introduction.
Make it good.
All right. This is the original dreadlock bodybuilder from 2003. Junior class winner.
Okay.
Actually, just a great guy. Just a personal trainer, Greenwich, Connecticut. Met him through a friend who was working at the front desk of my gym who said, I know someone who would love to do bodybuilding.
Okay.
And I was given his phone number and said, he wants to talk to you about bodybuilding. I called him and left messages, and I'm like, all right. I told her, I don't think this guy's that interested. And then he came by, and then it was all good from there. So, good friend, Jamel Keels, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a long time coming.
It's a long time. Been a long time since we saw you, so it's great to reconnect.
Yeah, a lot has changed since we last reconnected. I remember that shoot that we had on the back porch of I think it was my parents' house, if I'm not mistaken.
It worked out really well. I mean, that became my Stage Ready program. So, when people could go on to Fitness Atlantic and they get the book Stage Ready, they don't realize that it comes, I knew that if I did a book called Stage Ready and it was about how to get ready for a contest, that it would be super long if it went into every single division, from like bodybuilding, figure, fitness, bikini, fitness modeling. It would have all these different chapters of things that people don't want to read if you only want to be a bodybuilder. You don't want to read the whole bikini chapter.
It's true.
So, we put it together. It's been great.
That's awesome.
It's really worked out really well. And when people buy the book, they can opt into each course that they want. So when they go through the bodybuilding course, it's Jamel who walks them through 12 steps of fitness and what to do to prepare for a bodybuilding show.
Right.
Well, I learned from the best.
Hey, man,
I remember
you're welcome.
Talking to the other guy over there.
Damn him. This is my show. All right, you know what? Let's give our listeners a little bit of background about Jamel. Okay, Jamel is a former Division I football player on the national championship team for Sacred Heart University.
Yeah, 10 years ago. Can you believe it?
Hey, man. Time. You know what? Time flies, though.
It does.
Time flies.
But, it's a beautiful thing.
Right.
Just watching time fly by. Most importantly, just taking time to reflect upon the time that has gone by.
Okay.
10 years.
10 years, right?
Yeah. Flashback. Yeah, we actually were honored at halftime of a football game this past year, so I got a chance to see all of my teammates who I literally haven't seen since I walked across the stage at Sacred Heart. So, beautiful thing.
Do you still have the ring?
I do have the ring, but I have a more important ring on my finger right now.
I definitely understand. You know what? We'll get to that just a little bit later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that one.
We'll get to that just a little bit later.
This one trumps that ring right now. Yeah.
See, I was almost going to say newly married, but, I know you've been there for a while. But when we speak about, the passion that you have for bodybuilding and you getting ready for bodybuilding, meeting Brian and, training on the porch and all that good stuff, you were also a teacher.
Yeah, that's my alter ego.
Right.
You know, I'm like Clark Kent. I train clients in the morning before school.
Right.
I go into the phone booth, put on the shirt and tie, teach kids all day long, switch out,
Come on out.
and you know, train the adults and the children again. It's great.
Right.
Well, I have a good balance between both.
You know what I gotta say is, I just want to compliment you on that time when you were working at the supplement store, and I went in to see how you were interacting with all the people. It was just really amazing because
Thank you.
So many people come into this industry, you know, especially with bodybuilding, and they just don't know what to do next or how to do different things, and mostly just how to interact and be more about other people than being about themselves, because it's such a, you know, focused on yourself type of sport. And when I watched you, just like, you know, usually you go into a supplement store, you see the kid behind the counter reading the muscle mag. He's not really looking at you unless you bring something up and be like, I'd really like to buy this. Like, are you sure you really want to buy this? You know, I mean, it was just, you know, going in and seeing, you know, boom, right in the store, what are you looking to do? What's your goal? What do you want to accomplish? All right, let me show you this. Let me show you that. Let me show you that. And they'd walk in, they had a bundle.
Yeah.
Like, this is the bundle pack for everything. You know, just knew everything about the supplements.
Right.
I mean, are you still into supplements as much?
You know, I am. Not as much. It gets expensive, as you know. But my time at Tommy K's, what I wanted to do is I wanted to be just a representation of Google supplements. You know, I wanted to be able to share my knowledge that I've acquired throughout the years with everyone.
Right.
So what that required, spent a lot of time on bodybuilding.com, reading about certain supplements, knowing what supplements work well in my body, what supplements work well with my training partners, and just sharing that knowledge, you know, because this is a industry about knowledge, and instead of keeping it in, you want to make sure you can share that with everyone else. Right. It's important to me.
I definitely agree. When you walk into a supplement store now, it's obviously quite different than it was during our golden years of bodybuilding, of fitness training, of strength training.
I agree.
You walk into it now, and you know you got the average Joe, so to speak, looks like he doesn't touch a weight, and cannot answer one question about any of the supplements. Being from a supplement background, like, how does that make you feel?
You know, it helps me. It definitely helps me a lot. And what I try and do, and this is something I preach to my clients, is I try to preach the philosophy, keep it simple.
Okay.
You're a beginner, just getting going. There are a few things that you need. You need a good multivitamin.
Absolutely.
You need a good fish oil.
Come on.
The creatine and the glutamines, we'll get to that later.
Right.
All right? You need a digestive care product as well.
Okay.
We know that at age 25, our body's ability to digest protein and enzymes begin to decrease.
That's right.
So you want to throw in a digestive enzyme on top of that as well. And that's like your solid base right there.
Okay.
Once you have that, you can play around with like the greens formulas and so forth with just overall health and fitness. But those that I listed above are the ones that are the permanent staple, which stay in your regimen year-round, regardless of situation.
I noticed that you didn't mention protein powders. Do you personally feel as though it's better to get your protein from an animal source, as in eating your protein, or are you just not particularly fond of, you know, pre-digested protein powders?
You know, the protein powders have been a savior for me just because I'm always on the go. But something I learned from our friend Brian over there many years ago is nothing can beat eating food.
Right.
We all know that we're always on the go.
Yes.
And you need to have a protein supplement just in case. But I think that's kind of a last resort.
Okay.
The whole food is the way to go, in my opinion. Not the store, the food itself.
Okay. As a personal trainer, I want to throw a scenario out there at you.
Okay.
You come across a client, fairly big, fairly strong guy, you know, much like yourself when you first started, you know, didn't have a problem lifting weights, but really just didn't know too much about eating clean and hated cardio. Okay, now this person insists on, I want to just drink protein shakes, you know, I don't have time to eat, so on and so forth. Do you feel as though that's going to smooth him out too much, or can that actually benefit him?
That's going to smooth them out. I've seen it happen to people.
Okay.
put myself out there. It's happened to me.
Right.
You know, it's trial and error. And one thing that I learned is that your body responds to whole food better than it will to a pre-digested protein powder. There's just no way around it. I mean, you're gonna lose weight, you're gonna shed body fat, but at the end of the day, the end result is gonna be smooth. You're not gonna have the macronutrient intake to be able to maintain the muscle size and density that you want to come into a show with. Not gonna happen.
What do you feel is the best type of protein for someone to eat for any particular body type?
You know, it varies. You know, I'm a huge fan of whey isolates, like a quick hitter, 20 grams pre-workout with an apple. But I have to say, the best protein powder that I've come across is by American Sports Nutrition Whey.
I remember that company.
One of the reasons why I love that protein powder is, one, it's sucralose and aspartame free, so you don't have the artificial sweeteners. And it's a very clean product. You're looking at a combination of whey protein isolates and concentrates, and it's a great blend.
You know, I carried that line at my gym, and we used to sell it for $25 a container.
Oh, it's cheap.
I mean, there's people spending so much money on whey protein, and now you say that name. I mean, they sponsored the show a couple times too, and I haven't talked to that guy in forever because we don't carry products at the gym anymore. But I mean, it's just that stuff. I mean, the value. I mean, we used to have a juice bar.
Keep it simple.
Yeah. Wow, I'm surprised you said that one.
Yep.
Okay, so we got the digestive protein, but as far as eating protein, which one do you feel is the best? Now, the reason I'm asking is because I know for my personal body type, I know which protein source works the best for me to grow. For somebody else, it may be beef. Some people swear by steak. I have no idea why. You know, they've been reading too many pro magazines. But what do you feel is the best?
Well, it all depends. If you are leaning out, nothing in my opinion works better than tilapia. I hate tilapia. Let me put this out there. I hate tilapia.
Okay.
My wife cooked tilapia for me one time, and I looked at it, and I just thought back to a period in time where I was eating tilapia 6 times a day with grapefruit and almost vomited.
Tilapia with grapefruit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds just totally disgusting. I don't give a damn.
Well, leaning out, I have to say tilapia.
Okay, tilapia.
All right?
Okay.
During that building phase, nothing beats chicken breast. Cooked in many different ways because you got to be eating a lot of it. So you want to grill it, you want to roast it, you want to bake it, you want to alter your seasonings. And off season, nothing beats a good steak.
Oh, definitely off season.
Nothing beats a good steak.
Definitely that.
Or a good steakhouse.
Or a good steakhouse. yes, that's true.
David Burke, baby.
I have to say, my steakhouse days are over, though.
Really?
Yeah, I got a.
Sure.
You know, I have a grill now.
Yeah.
And I am a self-proclaimed grill master.
Oh, boy, like you said, self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed. You guys have to come by.
Self-proclaimed grill master.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, all right.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. I'll tell you what. You get a nice big porterhouse for young bricks, I'll be up over there. Listen, I got to cut to commercial, but I need you to stay tight in the studio, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to The Body Shop on FTNS. We'll be right back after these words.
Peace, people.
It's time for a fitness break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back on FTNS.
It's here, the newest weapon in post-workout recovery nutrition. This natural and organic all-in-one formula delivers the ammunition your body needs to advance on your battlefield and beyond. Introducing Nutrition's Basic Training. Protein, branched-chain amino acids, vitamins, minerals, good fats, and enzymes with no artificial sugars, colors, or flavors. Go to www.amnutritionhealth.com and join the ranks of the supplement revolution. Beyond protein, the body's ammunition, Nutrition.
When looking for the world's best organic apple cider vinegar, there's only one that stands above all others. That's the original Bragg Organic Apple Cider Vinegar. When it comes to your health, accept no imitations. Only Bragg Organic Apple Cider Vinegar has the highest quality available. It's organic and kosher certified. It's unfiltered. rich in important polyphenol antioxidants. It's raw, not pasteurized, a live food. It contains the miracle mother of vinegar, rich in protein enzyme molecules highly regarded for their nutritional and health benefits. Bragg Organic Apple Cider Vinegar is at your favorite health food stores or in grocery health sections. Learn more and see our video at braggacv.com. That's braggacv.com.
This is Dr. Patricia Bragg, health crusader to the world. You will love my Bragg Organic Apple Cider Vinegar and other Bragg products.
Welcome back to FTNS, world's first fitness radio. Enjoy the show.
Yes,
back here?
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Body Shop. I am your host, Bricks. My in-studio co-host is Mr. Brian Canone.
What's up, Bricks?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then I got bodybuilding champion extraordinaire, the self-proclaimed grill guru over here. I got Jamel Keels.
Thank you. Back to that whole grilling thing.
Yeah, let's
you
get
guys
back
need
to
to
that.
come back to the house. Nice porterhouse. We'll season it, Cajun seasoning, and we'll make it happen. And then you can let me know if I am a grill master.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
All right.
And now, just to hold you to your word, understand something. 125,000 strong right now.
Okay.
125,000 strong.
All right.
Listening to the sound of your voice, inviting Bricks to come and eat a porterhouse.
We will
That's
tape
just a
it.
warm-up, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
See, I
let me
want you
know.
to understand, because 237 pounds can't eat just one porterhouse. See what I'm saying?
We'll go 80 ounces.
All right. See,
We'll
now
go
you're
80
talking about
ounces.
language.
Pretty sure Jamel's expert at the double porterhouse. What's it called?
The double porterhouse. I have to say porterhouse is not my cut of choice.
Okay.
But if you like porterhouse, you will get porterhouse. For me, I'm a ribeye guy.
Okay.
Give me the flavor.
Right.
I season it just right.
Just right.
My seasonings are from scratch too, by the way. I didn't tell you that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't go to the store and open up the can and do that. I take each ingredient and make it myself.
So you stay in there and you grabbing the cumin.
Do you see the hand movements right now?
Yeah. I'm watching
That's
that.
what I do.
I'm watching the hand
That's what
movements
I
right
do.
now. Okay. Because I know a lot of people, when they claim that they season their steak, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this right here. They open up a bottle of Italian dressing. Mm-hmm. They dump it all over the steak.
No, steak.
Then they
Maybe a
cover it.
chicken.
No,
Oh,
then they cover it.
Really?
And then they keep it in the refrigerator. That's called a marinade. That's
On a
garbage.
steak?
That's
on a
lame.
steak.
Yeah,
on a steak.
No good. That's
Okay, some people from the hood.
Now, do you do the rub?
I do the rub.
But do you do a real rub, though?
I do a real rub.
Okay, see, Larry's seasoning is not a rub.
No,
people.
that's soul food seasoning.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
soul food
I want to make
seasoning
sure we
right
get
there.
that
No,
out
that's
there.
not a rub. you put that in your egg whites. You know?
Damn right you do.
Yeah, you put that in your egg whites. But I'm talking about a real rub where I'm literally massaging the steak before I eat it.
See, now you talking.
You know?
See, that's what you need
I
to do.
massage the steak before I eat it.
Uh-huh.
And then after that,
Right.
that's when you apply the olive oil.
Come on.
And you put the olive oil on and you rub it, both
Yeah.
sides thoroughly.
That's right.
Then
Because it
you put it in
softens
the-
it up.
Exactly.
It tenderizes the meat.
You put it in the fridge and you let it sit.
That's right.
See, you're not a grill master if you season your meat and then cook it right away.
Oh, no.
You're
Come
lame.
on now. Hell no. That's too much Emerald Lagasse out there.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Yeah, no, it's called yuck.
No. So I'm inviting you over.
Okay.
You know?
Right.
And we might have to break it into two different segments.
Let's
we
do
might
it.
have the marinade
Yeah.
where
Right.
we talk. By the way, I didn't realize that you were here, but Brian, that's a little gift for you. Right
That
there.
was a gift for Brian. Ladies and gentlemen.
You just intercepted it. That's one of my guilty pleasures right there. And that's what we do during the marinade.
Okay.
All right?
See, now you're talking.
Okay?
A nice, beautiful Ashton, you know what I
Yes.
mean,
And-
for those that's actually watching the show right now.
That and Malbec.
Oh,
a good Argentine red wine, courtesy of the wife. All right? Okay? So we'll break it into two parts.
Involved in a little bit of this introduction
Yeah, what?
of the nice cigars, of the port wine,
Yeah.
of the going down the Sparks
Oh, yeah.
in New York City.
Okay.
Right. Look at you. Look at you.
Do you have
He's
those
getting real
pictures?
nostalgic right now.
You should tell the listeners to go pull up that picture. The cigar smoke in the port from that night It ruined me.
See, Brian's a pusher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See, Brian's a cigar pusher. That's his problem.
I mean, I saw Hugh Ross, and it was Hugh Ross, Mo Mendez, Jeff Beckham. Yeah. They didn't want to let me in because I had sneakers on.
I still tell that story.
Yeah.
I still tell that story. They made you wear slippers.
Yeah. But clearly that was before my wife, because look what I'm wearing right now.
Oh.
Yeah, we have shoes on.
Yeah, you got on shoes.
Yeah.
You got the fresh Clarks on.
Yeah.
You got the fresh Clarks on.
Well, they're not fresh. They're about 4 years old.
That's
but
all right, though. Clarks is always fresh.
Oh, absolutely.
Understand that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know, that's something that I do want to mention that, though. I mean, just, you know, from meeting you and you know, probably one of the first guys I met with dreadlocks, you know.
Ulysses.
No, I knew him from the year before, but, you know, when you came in, you and him kind of looked the same and had that same look. But, I mean, that's just bodybuilding in general, building muscle, being big, having an intimidation look, growing out your hair really long, and, you know, yet being a school teacher in New Canaan.
Right.
Living in Greenwich.
I told you I have an alter ego.
It's definitely.
Basically, he broke down every preconceived stereotype
Of a
that,
bodybuilder.
right?
Absolutely.
You know, when you first see somebody walk in and they got dreads and, you know, they got a decent size and build to them.
Yeah.
The first thing most people think of is like thug.
Oh, yeah.
You know, or okay, here comes a goon and, you know, he can't talk right and, you know, he's going to use a lot of slang. And then you meet a man that's a school teacher.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and
it just breaks every stereotype, you know. And for us to go into New York City, Club Macanudo.
Yes.
Super high-end cigar lounge.
That's right.
And he's dressed, you know, dressed trendy. You were dressed sport coat,
Yeah.
tie, shirt.
But I had Jordans on.
Did you have pro Keds?
No,
or
mine were the
Converse?
Jordans. I think Jeff Beckham had the Pro Keds on. I was a Jordan guy back then.
all right.
Yeah.
back then was Jeff Wickham wearing the Superman coat?
No,
Because he still wears that thing everywhere he goes.
But he did have an Under Armour shirt on, which it really confused me.
Right.
Because, you know, we were all there dressed up. Jeff, I love you, man. You're listening.
I'm going to get Jeff on the show in 3 weeks. Don't worry about it.
We were dressed up, and he had on an Under Armour shirt. And it just was I was baffled.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
But to each its own.
Sometimes
Try to be
bodybuilders,
high
they
class.
just,
Try to be high class.
It was black.
yeah, they surprise me with that
about a little
crap they
bit
do.
of the beginning of meeting you. Like when I met you, were you 22?
When we met, 23 years old. Hold on. I was 22.
You were 22.
I was 22.
How old are you now?
I'm 31 now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we don't want people that's listening to the show to be like, okay, well, who's this old guy? You know, they talking about back in the day. You know,
Yeah.
here's a guy, 31 years old.
Yeah.
You've been removed from actual competition now for what?
Removed from competition now for about 2.5 years.
So about 2.5 years.
Yes.
Okay. Do you miss it?
You know, initially, yes. I did. But what I wanted to do is I was determined on channeling my energy and my focus into other avenues.
Right.
One, becoming a better person. Two, building a strong relationship with my girlfriend, fiance, who's now my wife.
Absolutely.
Being a good role model for our daughter.
Nice. Congratulations on that.
You know, I'm a stepdad, but Emma's like my own.
It's all right.
So, you know, my whole shift in my gears switched. And in addition to that, I went back to school.
Right.
I completed this master's degree that's been lingering over my head for so many years now because of the different avenues. And things came full circle. I started my own private training and tutoring business.
Nice.
Which is grown via word of mouth.
Right.
I have to talk to Brian Canone, the guru, about some of the online advertisements and so forth. But I just have to say, like, I've been in this situation and I've been able to surround myself with some people over the past couple of years who've just had such a huge positive impact on me.
Right.
And, you know, taking my shift and my energy, which was just channeled straight to the gym.
Right.
And spreading it out across different avenues.
Okay.
It's been great.
Now,
Just reflecting back, I mean, you know, you were 22, 23. You did, you know, the Fitness Atlantic like two, 3 times. You did, you know, different show. I mean, we went to Boston that year.
Yeah,
The Boston
New England.
show,
Yep.
You know, from there, bouncing around, doing a bunch of shows. And like I said, the last one we did was Everything You Need to Know to Compete in a Show course on bodybuilding, and doing all those segments on it. And working in a supplement store. I remember you drive down on weekends to come down to the gym. We do photo shoots outside after the gym closed.
I got a story about those pictures too, but we'll continue.
Just catching up. I mean, in between that time frame, we went out for my birthday party 2 years ago. When I was 30.
And I'm determined to make it this year.
I missed a good one last year.
John Starks last year, I heard it was a great time. I saw the photos. It was like 2 months before the wedding.
Yeah.
Actually, 3 months before the wedding, and we were in panic mode because we had a lot to do.
Okay.
And that's beyond us now, and I'm making the conscious effort. I'm on the radio right now.
That's right. You on live on
I'm
the Body
live
Shop,
right
baby.
now. I'll let you know if it is not MLK weekend, because the missus and I have a little trip planned.
Okay.
I'm there.